Hey everyone, it's Andrew. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video doing an unboxing, review, and setup of the LUE BONA HDPS bath shower mat, which is in this box right here. This is going to be a shower mat that you can currently get on Amazon for about $30. It's going to be made of HDPS, which I don't know what that stands for, but it's going to be water resistant and mold resistant. It'll have a non-slip bottom and it'll be quick drying. And so what we'll do in this video is we'll take this out of the packaging, show you what it looks like up close, we'll put it together, then I'll throw it in my bathroom and I'll test it out as far as the non-slip aspect of it and how well it dries. As always, if you're interested in potentially purchasing this, I'll leave links in the description. Okay, so this is the LUE BONA HDPS bath shower mat. You can currently get it on Amazon for about $30. This is going to be their light gray wood grain pattern, but they have 4 colors. They're gonna have a black, a kind of lightish brown, the light gray, and then a white. The main features of this is it's going to have a non-slip design as far as the bottom, so it doesn't slip. It'll be quick drying with grooves, and then it's made of HDPS, which I don't know what that stands for, but it'll be more water resistant and mold resistant, so it's better than wood as far as that within a bathroom setting. As far as the dimensions, it's going to be 23.6 by 16 inches long. If on the front here you can see, but it's going to have 2 separate kind of attachments that can either be used separately as a bath mat or you can make it into one entire piece. So we'll just get this open and take a look at it. And then I'm not entirely sure how we'll put this together, but we'll have to kind of just go with it as we go. But in the packaging here, they're going to have a instruction manual, which I'll look at in a second. And then in the actual container here, you got attachments or bolts to put things together. The actual bath mat piece, this is the color, so it's a light gray wood grain pattern. Pretty sturdy, very sturdy actually. It's very solid from that standpoint. So that's the one piece. And then there should be, I believe, a second piece here as well. And so that's the second piece. So it's 2 separate attachments that all attach together. And I believe it'll just come together with screws. But let me just get everything kind of set up and we'll walk through putting this together. Okay, so here's everything that came in the packaging. So you have the 2 separate pieces. They basically connect like this and that'll create one larger bath mat. You could use this separate, but I feel like it would be pretty small. But if you have a small space, you could actually put this against like a tub space and use it in like a small area like that. One thing to notice is this is pretty elevated. So it's elevated probably about 2 inches or so, maybe 3 centimeters off the ground. So just keep that in mind as far as the design component. But as far as the feel and look of it, it's a very sturdy, hard material. Definitely very well made from that standpoint. And I feel like just the texture and everything, it will be more water resistant and mold resistant based on the fact that it's really seems like it's non-porous as far as the design, and it's not made of wood, so it won't really rot over time. So that's kind of the general look of it. This is the light gray pattern. As compared to the pictures, it's a little bit darker than I expected, but they also have this in a pure white version, a black version, and then a light brown version as far as the colors. And then the other features on here on both of these is the bottom actually has these like silicone areas on each of these screw heads that prevent it from slipping. So if you feel here, you can actually push it all the way down and it doesn't slide at all, which is very important for a bathroom setting when you're dealing with water and stepping out of the shower. So that's nice there. As far as putting it together, it's actually going to be very, very simple, but I'll walk through this. They include everything you need, but it's basically going to be 2 bolts like this with 2 nuts. And what you'll do is just basically separate the nut from the bolt for each of these. And then what we'll do is we'll flip this over and we'll show you. But basically just have it so that the flat end here, not the curved end, is facing the other way, like exactly like this. You'll put the bolt in on each of these, all right? And then basically put the nut on, hand tighten it all the way, like that. And then do the same thing for the other one. And then they actually have a tool here, a hex wrench here to actually tighten this. So what you'll do is you'll have to just hold the nut and basically tighten this all the way. there, and that one's tight as well. So now basically you've merged these two pieces together so that they're sturdy, and so this is what it looks like when it's merged together. It's off a little bit, but nothing crazy, but it does look really good. It's sturdy. There's no like wobbliness to it, so that's how it comes together. Now what I'll do is I'll just throw this in my bathroom, and we'll test it out as far as water aspect as well, and the general look in a bathroom. Okay, so here's what it looks like in the bathroom. Sorry for the lighting, it's always yellow in here for some reason. But as far as the size to a traditional bathtub, this is a good size, fits really well. It's very similar to other bath mats as far as the size here. Against the tile, it doesn't slide at all, which is nice, so it prevents you from slipping when you come out of here. The one thing though is, as I mentioned, it is a little bit elevated, so that's a little bit different, where you do have this elevation here, so you could potentially stub your foot against this or hit it on the way out if you're walking around it, so keep that in mind. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of just get my feet wet and test this out as far as actually seeing if there's any slipping nature to it, but yeah, no problems here. It's non-porous, so the water just basically like sits on top of it, doesn't soak in at all, and with the grooves there, it will run underneath this. So what I would think is with the tile and stuff, I'd probably throw like a traditional bath mat underneath this just to soak up any water, but then use this on top of like a regular bath mat. But this is a nice option as compared to other bath mats on the market. At $30, this is a really good price. So for those of you that are looking for something more of a wood grain texture, or elevated like this for either outdoor purposes or in the shower itself, they actually advertise it for that use as well. It's a good option. So definitely check it out. If you have comments, post them below. But they do have this light gray, they have the white version, a black version, and then a light brown as well. And it's only $30, so it's really affordable. And to be honest, this is really, really, really well made for $30. Other products at $30 are much cheaper build, but this is like a heavy duty material, and I feel like it would last really long without any issues. So thanks for watching and have a great day.